What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Queen Naija, and you're checking out that grape juice.
This is Lettija Lee with That Grape Juice, and today I'm so excited to be catching up with Queen Naija. Queen, firstly, big congratulations on your debut album, Missunderstood, debuting at #1 on the Billboard Top R&B Album Charts and Top 10 of the Billboard 200, off of the back of 3 platinum singles from your EP. I mean, it's almost unheard of. Queen, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing amazing. I'm super happy. The album is doing good. It's got great feedback. And yeah, I'm just super ready to put out the deluxe. Like, I'm just ready to keep it going.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, this album, when I saw that it was 18 tracks, I was just like, I wasn't ready. It's rare, an album that's not skippable. It's hard to choose a favorite track. I mean, I've had on repeat I'm Her, Beautiful, produced by the UK's finest, Harmony Samuels. Lie to Me. I wasn't ready for the realness, but I loved it. Do you have a favorite? Do you have a favorite track on the album?
Okay, so I don't want to say favorite. I want to say the tracks that are more personal to me, like Beautiful, Trial and Error, Pretend, Too Much to Say. I feel like the ones that are super personal to me, I love them. What's one that I keep replaying? Say What You Mean.
Mm-hmm.
Say What You Mean.
Yeah, I love Trial and Error. To be fair, I love all of them. And then it's like you listen to one half and then you listen to the next half and then you just got the whole album on repeat. So can you take us through the production journey? When did you start recording?
I started recording early 2019 after I had my baby. And I thought I was actually going to put it out at the end of 2019. I thought I was going to actually put it out the summer of 2019. I was like, oh, this is going to be a piece of cake. No, it was not. It was hard. I mean, with so much pressure that was on me from, the EP, I had to outdo the EP. I had to give a different feeling. And so that, along with being rushed, because people were just like, where's the album? Where's the album? And also, like, so many people were saying that, since I had the baby, I probably was going to be a one-hit wonder because I got pregnant right away, as soon as my career started. So that was in my head as well. And I was just like, I'm going to put this album out right now. And I was just kind of like rushing myself. But I had to step back and be like, I'm doing this. This is not just for people. I have to love this as well. And I have to be confident in it. And when I listened to it at first, it was just so all over the place that I was trying to prove to people that I can be versatile and, I don't know, that I can make different kinds of music, that all of it doesn't sound, identical. But when I thought about it, as I was like waiting on features and things like that, I was just like, you know what? Let me just work with different people, because I also was working with just one producer.
Okay.
That whole album. So I was like, well, let's see, what else maybe someone else could bring something else out of me, and I just wanted to try it. And so I did like a full week in Atlanta. And then I went and I did like a week and a half in LA, just with different producers every single day, different co-writers coming in. Some of them I used them, some of them I didn't. Majority of the album I pretty much fully wrote everything except for like Bitter. Yeah, really except for Bitter. But yeah, I finally got confident with it at towards the end. And the crazy thing is the pandemic helped it because I was able to perfect it. I was super mad about the pandemic, but it turned out for the good.
We can tell you took your time with this album, it shows.
Thank you.
And so I love the diary section. I thought it was a really nice creative touch. How did that idea come about?
Well, I started out on YouTube, and before people could see my personality there, I'm pretty animated. Sometimes I do off the wall stuff. Sometimes I say off the wall stuff, and I'm just kind of like my life is kind of like a TV show, So, and I also old school stuff. I love old school music, and I just have an old soul, so I thought it would be great to like do nostalgic kind of feel, like the Moesha vibes, where like
Yeah.
writing in the diary. I thought it would be a perfect way to explain each song, like just a little bit of each song, of my thinking process, maybe while writing it or while creating the song. And also just more content for my Instagram page, and like to bring the Misunderstood aesthetic. And I think it was super creative. I haven't seen anyone else do something like that. And I just wanted to stand out, I just wanted to stand out for my first album.
It works. And do you keep a journal?
I have a lot of journals. I actually don't write in them. Like I don't write my songs in them, but I do need to start writing down my feelings more on my journal, because a lot of times I tend to write down my feelings on Twitter. And sometimes people don't take it. Sometimes people misunderstand what I'm saying, and they miss what I'm saying. So, you know, yeah, definitely just start doing that more. I used to so often. I even, when I was younger, I used to write poetry as well too, like just write how I felt. But yeah, I don't really use them. I haven't though. But I encourage people to do it. It's therapeutic.
Yeah, it's a really good outlet.
Mm-hmm.
And all your visuals look great. The video for Pack Light was shot so beautifully. How did working with Teyana Taylor come about?
I think 2019. I was riding the car and I was like blasting her KTSC album, and I put it on my story and I was singing it, and she reposted it, and then we got in contact by DMs through that way. And I think we just then we contacted again because she wanted me to be in her video with her and Kehlani, and I couldn't. I couldn't do it because I was like out here and she was in LA and I was moving, and it just. So then she contacted me again, but this time it was a mistake. She meant to call the other Naija, and she was just talking and talking, and I was like, wait a minute, I think you got the wrong person. And then she's like, I'm so sorry, and I was like, no, it's fine, because I'm glad you called me. Can you please direct my video? So like from that point, we just met up, and we both put our heads together. She's super dope, super creative, and I wanted to allow her to use her, well, bring my vision to life, but also add in her own creatives too, because she's a creative. So we put our together, and that's what we got. That's what we came up with. Super dope.
That's a happy accident.
Mm-hmm. Great
And
accident.
yeah, it's a happy accident. And Pack Light, like I love the 60s vibe. Although I was a bit stressed when dude had his work boots on the rug in the living room. But so what inspired the 60s vibe for Pack Light?
Okay, so that actually was Teyana's creative. I just told her that, okay, I just came to her and said, I want to do something that is nostalgic and old school. I didn't give her a certain era. I didn't give her the 90s. Then she called me back. She was like, what do you think about the 60s? Like with the working woman, and then, I mean, not the working woman, the working man, working husband, and the wife that's at home, but she has a dream to sing. Like, what do you think about that? So I agreed to it. And like, it was just, like, it just turned out to be great. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this acting part, but I mean, I did it. I was laughing, but
It looked good. And Teyana directed Love Language as well. What is your love language?
words of affirmation.
Mine too.
Words of affirmation. I love being told. I love being told I love you. I love being beautiful. I love reassurance with words. Words go a very long way. Even just to a stranger, like sometimes, like, when I'm going through the drive-thru, and I don't want to say McDonald's because I barely eat there now, but it's somewhere, and someone has a really good uh, hospitality, like it makes me feel better. And I make sure I tell them, you're so friendly, like you're so good at what you do. We need people in that kind of business like you, and I feel like that makes them smile and makes them feel better. And so, yeah, that's definitely my love language. I love to tell you, how I feel.
Yeah. We're very empowering with our words. We love to uplift others.
Yes, always.
So I can tell that you poured your heart into this album. What do you want people to take away from Missunderstood?
Well, I want them to try to maybe understand me a little bit more. I wanted to peel off more layers as to what I've been through and who I am. When I first came out, they just looked at me as a girl with the story of being cheated on publicly. And of course, while that is super common, it's like there's a lot of deeper, things that I've been through that I feel like people need to hear because it's a testimony, and people need to know that like, they're not alone and they can get through it as well. Um, and also, I just wanted people to know that like I'm creative, like I'm creative, and I can make all types of feels for you, you know.
And so, what's next for you in terms of music? Is it true that you've got a lot of material written? Because you mentioned the deluxe album, but you just had this album out.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do the deluxe. I'm actually trying to work on it this year, and on this side of the year, get it out. Just because I would like to like start fresh next year for the sophomore album. I don't want to take another 2 years away from people. I really, I want to stay out there, man, because it's important too. It's important to keep your face out there because at the end of the day, this is like it's new people coming in every day. You have to, you have to make your mark. And you have to stay there.
You're not playing no games. There's only a few weeks left of the year. We love it.
Yeah, it's only a few weeks, but I'm definitely going to use those weeks to do my deluxe. So.
And outside of music, what's next for you?
Oh, okay. I am trying to get my dream home built. So at first, like I've been renting. I'm not gonna lie. Never bought a home. I was looking into buying a home, but I just realized with everything that I want, I'm not gonna find a house with it. I want to build it from ground up. So I would like to build a studio. Because I go to people's studios, but it would be dope if I could like build one exactly the way that I want it, and then other people come and use the studio because it's like money too. What else? Shoot. Oh, just outside of music. I mean, just growing as a businesswoman. I'm a creator. I don't really get into business. I don't know nothing about it, but I would like to learn. I would like to. I feel like I'm getting older. I just turned 25, and I feel like I'm in my 20 somethings. I'm at the stage where, okay, Queen, by the time you're 30, you need to have this amount of businesses going for yourself. Like, so I'm just really trying to like, I don't know, just expand it for my kids as well.
I could definitely see you with a loungewear range, like a Queendom loungewear range.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Wanna wear some?
Yes.
Sexy loungewear too.
Let me know when it's ready. And a positive affirmations like app or something. Queen Naija's daily words of wisdom.
I don't know. Let's see. Well, that was enough. I would say words of affirmation. Keep thriving and don't compare your success to other people's success. I always say stay humble, man. Be happy for other people. Your time is coming, and I just feel like when I say don't compare your success to other people's, just because someone has made it this far and you've only made it this far, you've still been successful. Like I say to myself, I'm successful already. I didn't get a Grammy yet. I've been nominated for an award, but I have not won. I still feel like I'm successful, and it doesn't take those things because I reach people, and I heal people I've healed people through my music, and I continue to do so. So, don't never compare your amount of success to someone else's. Like, you as long as you're working to be your best, and just be humble, and just don't try to just be nice to people. Be kind, don't be hateful, because I believe in karma, and it comes good comes to good people, and bad comes to bad people.
I love it. Well, Queen, I wish you continued success with 2021, your deluxe album, loungewear, new home. So we wish you all the best for 2021. And thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate it.